Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, and welcome to a brand new video about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the massive new LEGO game coming out on April 5th, 2022 from TT Games. And man, it's crazy to think about that we're actually going to be playing this game in less than 2 months. This game is going to be installed on our consoles in less than 2 months. It's wild to think about after we've been waiting, 2.5, 3 years amongst all these delays and everything. The game is nearly here. We're in the home stretch here, and I do want to talk about in this video we're going to be doing a giveaway. So we just reached 10,000 subscribers on this channel, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed, whether it be for the mini kit guides or the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news or anything else. Thank you for subscribing. So I want to give back by actually doing a proper giveaway, and the details of that are actually going to be at the end of this video, so make sure you watch till the end to figure out how you can actually win this giveaway. But alright, let's get started. So in this video, let's talk about all the news that we've gotten for this game over the past week. And IGN is actually going to be having an IGN Fan Fest 2022 on February 19th. So you might be thinking, who cares about this? Well, you're going to care because it says this event is scheduled to kick off on February 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern. And if you look under where the games that are going to be at this event are, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is the first option there. And this event says it's going to have interviews and special panels and things like that, so this actually may replace our typical E3 demo that we get for all the major LEGO games. So in the past, we always had like an E3 demo for like LEGO DC Supervillains or whatever the game is, where the developer is actually being interviewed as they're showing off like extensive, like at least like 10 minutes of gameplay. And we haven't really gotten that for Skywalker Saga. We have not gotten raw gameplay of this game yet. The gameplay overview that we got back in January was the closest thing, but this could actually be where we see like 10 minutes of raw gameplay while a developer is talking about the game and being interviewed and asked different questions. So we're probably going to get the most information that we've ever gotten about this game on February 19th potentially. So definitely mark your calendars for that. It's going to be on a Saturday, which is nice. So I'm going to try to cover that as soon as possible, but that's going to be a very exciting day for those of us who want to see more about this game before it comes out on April 5th. Alright, so that's that. Let's move on to the TT Games Twitter account. So they tweeted this: accessibility in games is important, and we try to provide an experience that everyone will be able to enjoy. In a new article from Taming Gaming Books and Database, I never actually heard of them, but they posted an article about all the accessibility features in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, so a link to this article will be in the description if you want to read it yourself. We're not going to go through every little thing here because this article, to be honest, is pretty beefy. And so this is going to be talking about all the accessibility features in this game. So it says we've documented 32 accessibility features for LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga in the difficulty, getting started, reading, navigation, controls, visual, and audio areas to aid the enjoyment of the game for different players. So if you don't know what accessibility feature is, this is something that's really popped up, I would say, in the last 2 to 3 years in gaming. I never really heard about this stuff before, the past 2 or 3 years, but these are basically features that allow the most amount of people to play the game, like no matter if you have like a disability or something. So for example, if somebody's deaf, like there would be features in this game like subtitles and stuff to help deaf people play the game, or if someone's colorblind, or different disabilities that people may have, basically the most amount of people can play the game, which of course is a pretty good thing. But the funny thing is about this article is a lot of these features are being marketed as, look at this new accessibility features, look how great this is. But in the original LEGO Star Wars games, or just LEGO games in general, these were literally just regular extras or cheats in the game that they're now trying to market as something special. And we'll get into that here in a second. So here at the top it says accessibility notes. You can toggle certain options to aid difficulty. And the first one here is automatic health recovery. Health automatically recovers over time to make combat easier. Now, if you've played LEGO games, what does that actually sound like? Well, that sounds like the regenerating hearts extra in the original LEGO Star Wars game. So, yeah, that's literally just an extra that's always been in the game. It actually was a cheat, and how they're trying to market it. Look, this is like this new accessibility feature. Look how great this is. It's like, no, this is just an extra or a cheat. We can even move on to the next one. It says fall recovery. Falling onto hazardous areas returns you to safety. Once again, that was another extra that's been in some of the LEGO games where if you fall off the map, it'll just bring you back up to safety onto the main play field. And once again, that's being marketed as a new accessibility feature, which I think is kind of funny. And then the last one here is aim assist, assistance hitting targets when used ranged weapons. This can be target lock-on, near target slowdown, on target slowdown, or homing shots. So literally if you just shoot your weapon, if you have homing shots on, I imagine it'll just hit all the enemies without you even trying to aim, which is kind of funny. Because we know that this game is going to have some like third-person shooting aspects to it, at least when you're playing as a blaster character. So that's pretty cool. So for people who maybe have trouble with that, that is a feature there. So once again, I'm not going to go through everything on this article because it does go pretty in-depth, but it does say here that there's going to be tutorials in the game. There are helpful tutorials and instruction on how to play. Information is provided in a timely manner with appropriate level of detail. We have reading. There's going to be a large, clear subtitles. So there's going to be subtitles, you know, that are big that everyone can read. You can actually turn off dialogue, turn off speech completely in the game. Like, this wouldn't just be mumbles. You'd actually be able to turn off speech, which is a little bit interesting there if you just want like written subtitle dialogue. There's navigation, clear navigation, mission, objectives, visual, directional cues. The game map is going to have some accessibility features. Controls, so you can actually play with mouse and keyboard, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's going to be on console or not. I think that's just PC, but typically I don't think you've ever been able to play a LEGO game with a mouse. Usually it's just all on keyboard, so that's going to be a new feature for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. You can remap buttons, so this is actually pretty cool. I really like games that do this. So say, you know, typically the A button on Xbox is like the jump button. So for whatever reason, maybe you wanted to remap that to where it's the X button. You're actually going to be able to do that in this game. And that goes to any controls or any buttons. So that's really cool how you can map those to however you want it to be. I'm probably just going to keep it the default, but for those that do want to change it, that's always a feature there. You can invert the X and Y axis. That was a feature in the old LEGO games as well. You can turn off rapid button presses, which is interesting. You can turn off vibration on your controller. You can turn off audio cues, turn off flashes or the screen shaking. So I imagine, you know, if you're flying really fast, the screen probably shakes a little bit to kind of simulate that, and you can turn that off, you know, if that bothers you for whatever reason. So that's pretty cool. And there's different audio cues you can play without hearing. No audio cues are necessary to play the game well. And there's different system settings that it goes over at the end. So yeah, pretty cool article. Again, this will be linked in the description below if you want to read every aspect of this article. A lot of this stuff has been in past LEGO games, but of course some of it's new, and some of it's, you know, they're trying to remarket as accessibility features when they've literally always been in LEGO games just as cheats or extras. So I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, and I also wanted to go over this question that a fan actually asked TT Games on Twitter, and TT Games actually responded. This might be the first time TT Games Twitter account has actually responded to somebody on Twitter in like over 2 years, which is pretty crazy. But they said, "Good morning, could you clarify if the game will have an easy, normal, and hard mode? Some people are taking this as a sim and are very excited to have a LEGO game that cares about giving us more challenge and difficulty." And they responded, "Hello, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga doesn't have different modes to choose from. However, there are several settings to help make the game easier or harder, such as toggling the automatic health recovery option on and off." So this game will not have different difficulty levels. It's literally just referring to the different accessibility features that sort of make the game easier. And once again, they're saying automatic health recovery as if that's a new feature when it was literally just regenerating hearts in the old LEGO games. But alright, so let's talk about this 10,000 subscriber giveaway I talked about at the beginning of the video. So I want to do a giveaway for the digital version of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga so that one of you guys can actually play the game completely for free. So how I'm going to do this is I'm essentially just going to do it through gift cards. I think that'll be the easiest thing. So I'm basically going to give you guys $60 worth of gift cards, and you'll be able to buy the game for yourself. You might have to pay the tax or something like that, but this is going to pay for like 99% of the game for you guys. And basically, how are you going to win? Now, you have to be in the US. I wanted to do this worldwide, but with all the different regions across the world, with all the different currencies and stuff, it just makes it way easier if we just do it US only. So I'm sorry for you guys in the UK or anywhere else across the globe, but we're just gonna have to restrict this to the US for now. So if you happen to win this giveaway and you're not in the US, please just let me know. Or maybe you're not in the US but you still want the US gift cards for the game, just let me know in the comments below. And this will be for whatever console you want, so whether you're on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC, I will get you hooked up with the $60 worth of gift cards. Okay, so let's go over how you can actually win this contest. So once again, you have to be in the US, and basically all you have to do is comment on this video using the hashtag LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga somewhere in your comment. Make sure you use the full hashtag there, and also make sure you are subscribed to the channel Quick Brick Games so that you'll keep it locked to all the new videos here on the channel. So if you do those two things, leave a comment with hashtag LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and subscribe to the channel, you will be entered in to win this contest. And make sure you don't comment multiple times. That's not going to increase your odds or anything like that. Just one comment is going to give you one entry, and that's it. You can't get more than that. And I'm going to pick a comment at random, and whoever gets picked is going to win the $60 worth of gift cards for their console or PC of choice. for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Of course, you can use it for whatever you want, but you know, the whole idea is so that you can get LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga for free. So this is just kind of my way of giving back for you guys giving me 10,000 subscribers. That's such a crazy amount. I never thought we would actually get there, but here we are. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, so make sure you comment down below what you think of all this stuff, and make sure you use the hashtag LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you are entered in to potentially win a free copy of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So other than that, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.